217 Recovery Podcast. It is still the 5th of October, 2019. I'm still Corey Linfield, and back with another guest. I told you we're doing like a marathon of podcasts tonight. We are at the recovery training. Just having a great old time. I'm here with a very, very special guest. Me and her go back months to treatment together. We had so much fun, so many laughs. We broke rules together, and
allegedly.
I am so excited to have you on the podcast. It is Kendra, a.k.a. Tupac. Welcome.
What up, what up?
Oh my God, you're finally here. Okay, so it was funny because the other day we worked together now at a treatment center, and the other day you were like, right out there, and I remember that too. It was cold, it was me, you, Anna, and we were talking about this is how we're going to do it, this is what we're going to do, and we're going to live together, and all this craziness. And then you got out because you wouldn't hold true to our pact that you were going to remain there with me the entire time as much as you could. You were like, peace out. What?
And then you ended up leaving early also.
Well, yeah, different story though. I was told we're not extending you because you're not taking this serious because you're having too much fun. I was like, well, I'm not going to be in here all day just all moping around. Make the most of it. But I remember we were sitting at lunch together because boys and girls could do that there. It was a co-ed facility. And we would just be talking. And people have been saying to me so many times before, like, you should do a podcast. I don't know what to do a podcast about. And I, tried it. And you might, if you go all the way back to the very beginning of this. It was right before I went back to jail again. Or no, it was when I got out. Anyway, I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. I was just trying stuff. And it was just me trying to do a real whack-ass attempt at a podcast. I didn't know what to do. But now with the recovery podcast, it's simple. I mean, I'm living, breathing recovery, so I am taking it serious. And been sober 9.5 months. You've been sober 9 months. Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you. I'm proud of you.
But you left the treatment center. I remember like it was yesterday. You looked at me and you were like, Corey, don't forget about me.
You avoided me like that whole day.
I was so pissed. I was like, just get out of here.
And you walked out in my coin out.
Well, I said what I had. See that? No, that was different. Well, okay.
But I do understand.
The couch smelled like someone took a dump on it. And then I thought it was me.
I think
I'm like,
somebody did pee on it.
Yeah. No, it was someone like Dookie.
And it was right in the spot you were sitting.
Yeah. And I was like, is that me? And I started looking around. I was like, I think that's me. And then the facilitator started getting on my case saying, it's not a roast, Corey. And I was like, yeah, whatever, man. I'm already done. Like,
it's not a roast.
After the fact, it's not really going to make a difference. Plus, I already told her, I started it with, Kendra, you've been like a sister to me. There you go. I can say anything at that point. Once you start it with that, like you can say anything because you're like my sister. So it's all fair. So yeah, that's why I left because I was like, well, maybe that's me smelling like dude. Like maybe I didn't wipe as good as I thought I did. I don't know what's going on. I smell shit, and I'm gonna go take a shower. So I went and so that's what that was. But I was back. I think to hug you at the end.
I believe so.
Yeah, so it was probably smelling all good. Wearing my button up. Kendra thinks I wear a button up to bed.
I think he wears like a full pajama set, like a silk pajama set.
I don't. But that would be nice if you want a Christmas gift to him.
Definitely.
Maybe. All right. Yes. I've always wanted one, really. Just kidding. But no, so you got out of treatment. Then what happened?
I was out for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Went to a meeting every day. And I went to court to plea on a charge and had another warrant that came up. So I not only went to court but went to jail.
Did you try to run?
I thought about it, but I didn't. I sat and prayed. And I did get a PR bond, but then...
And what does that mean for people like my mom?
That means I had a personal recognizance bond. They were going to release me and trusted me that I would come back to court. However, once they found out I had a hold in another county, warrants in another county, they revoked my PR bond.
Were they drug-related?
Possession of methamphetamine.
So that's kind of a huge charge, and I heard you didn't really have it on you, like it wasn't really even yours. But that's here nor there. But so that goes down, and you think about running. Like when you were in the courtroom, did you think about running?
Yeah, and there was a guy in there, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this guy is like Fugitive Recovery Squad. He was talking to my attorney, and my attorney was talking to this other lady and called her Kendra. So at that point, he didn't even realize that I was me. Even though I had contact on him with the phone and through the phone. And so I was like, man, we should just leave right now. And Lenny, my boyfriend, was with me, and he's like, let's just go. And I was like, no, I got to do this.
But that was hard because it's such a split decision, such a tense moment, and you don't want to go in there. Jail is pointless. It really is, in my opinion, especially for somebody who has a problem and who's not right mentally. And the drugs, they're easy. It's a very slippery slope, as you found out. But I think what they should do is send people to treatment. But then I've heard other people say, yeah, but then they're wasting beds for people who really want it. Well, keep them in the section of the jail that is a treatment facility. You don't need to be treated like an animal.
Something that I realized in jail is that, because I've been to jail many times, and I've always went in active addiction just wanting to get out so that I could hurry up and get high and, be in that lifestyle. But being in treatment before I went to jail, I just had this positive mindset, like I want to hold on to this while I'm here. So the court system, they'll put you in jail and then send you to rehab at the end of your jail sentence. I think it should be switched around. I think you can get the treatment, then you can use your time in jail to plan for what you're going to do when you get out, which is kind of what I did.
It makes more sense because that way, like you said, you're already thinking about the future. You feel like you have a future where, boom, you're in jail. Yeah, okay, we're going to let you out early. Okay, good. That's all I needed to hear. Yep, let me out early. I'll go there for a couple months, just hang out, a little vacation. When I get out, I'll use again. Like you're not having that structure and that plan, and you don't see hope, where at least you saw the hope first and realized, I'm in jail, but and you see people in jail and you're like, man, I don't want to be like this anymore.
Exactly. And it's not easy to stay clean in jail either because there's contraband, tons of it. And so, I was happy to be able to keep my sobriety in jail also.
Good. And you didn't get any fights or anything too bad?
Not too bad. I did throw a book at somebody.
Which,
I missed. So, that happened. Lots of arguments.
Lots of screaming, yelling.
Yeah.
Now, because probably like Ryan, like myself, a bunch of guys, we've never been to a women's prison. I did see a chick I was kind of hooking up with in jail once. That was kind of exciting. But we think it's just like Orange is the New Black, where there's just like all kinds of fun stuff going on.
Well,
a little kissing.
No.
But hey, your skin's so soft.
I worked the food cart, so I got to go swim 2 times a day.
I was in a giant open cell. So there's 10 bunks, and everybody can see everything, and there's cameras.
Oh, and then what happened? Like
We watched a lot of TV, read a lot. You really get to, know people's smells.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you?
I saw a bean casing.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else. I was like,
Well, yeah, of course. Lots of beans.
Lots of beans? Were you flicking beans off your...
Only off of the toilet seat. A girl went to the bathroom and flushed, and the toilet flushed so hard some of it flung out onto the seat. And it was a full bean shell like, because we had chili the day before.
Oh, God.
So bean casings don't digest, kind of like corn.
Yeah, so if your kids are listening to this, this is a very important message. Do not vape, because that's illegal and you'll go to jail. Don't be selling the vape juice at the schools, kids. Don't be going to Grandpa's garage and getting stuff that you think is going to taste good in your vape. Don't do that, because you'll end up in jail and there'll be beans flying out at you. Bean casings. Was that woman hot? Before
she
that?
actually had the biggest boobs I've ever seen.
Is that the one with the big areolas?
Yes.
Like pancakes.
I mean, my back hurt from looking at her boobs hang all day.
Oh my God.
They were huge.
Mm.
I think she said they were in, like, M's or something.
Oh my God. Did you ask her if you could punch one of them?
No, but she would, like,
Oh.
helicopter them.
Oh my God.
I made her a bra out of, like, a white tank top. It didn't help. It didn't hold them up well.
Did her boobs hit her in the face when she was helicoptering?
Sometimes, like, she would get from
Nazareth
down
just
from the
asked.
top bunk, and she wasn't really good at it. And if she, like, went forward, then her boobs would come up and just
Pop her in the
smack
mouth.
her in the face. Yeah.
Nazareth just asked if she was flinging her boobs around to hit her in the face. So yeah, that's
She
a tough
couldn't
one.
just fling them around. Like, she had to use her
Pick 'em
hands to
up.
hold them up because
I've
they
seen
were
a
that
movie
big.
like that before, or not. Well, I was like, "What?" I think a friend of mine sent it to me, to Facebook. I was like, "I want to see that."
Big
It's-
boobs getting flung around.
Yeah,
I
beating
actually-
this guy. I was like, "Uh-huh."
I actually have a lot more, I don't know, respect for boobs now, you know, because I'm more of like a butt person myself.
"Oh, you like the butt play?"
Yeah, not the butt play.
Oh,
But I just think that's I don't know, I think it's a pretty part of a woman's body and a man's body.
I like my butt.
But I developed a liking for boobs.
nice. Yeah, I'm not a real boob guy myself. I'm definitely an ass man. Because I could tell you were like, "Corey, what are you?" You were asking me with your eyes. So there you go. But so there was no. So that I'm gonna call. I think that woman. You've seen Orange Is the New Black, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say she's red.
What do you mean?
The chick on the show, red.
She was from New
Like
York.
the Russian chick. Yeah.
And
See. Okay, nailed it.
she,
We know this
I
women
also
stuff.
learned a lot about what illegal immigrants do in New York
What
because
do
she
they
was
do?
married, or she was not married, but was with a MS-13.
The gang. I
Gang
don't think we're supposed to
member.
talk about any of that stuff.
No,
I don't think so, man. I don't want to be getting no.
Trying to get us.
So allegedly,
Okay.
she was
so she was
knew a guy who knew a guy,
right.
and so what did you hear that other people allegedly do?
Well, what she used to do is she used to own this house, and she had a bunch of illegal immigrants living with her, and she would make them dinner and give them a place to stay, and she charged them like a ton of money. Like, I don't exactly know. I think she said $14 a meal. And she also used to buy insurance for vehicles in her name, and then they would pay her like 3 times the amount. Some stuff I just didn't, I never heard of anything like that. New York seems pretty wild.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever move there. I don't think I ever even want to visit there. I just have no desire. Once you get into that hard life of driving through Cadillac traffic.
Gaylord traffic.
Yeah, last thing. Yeah, you get stuck in Gaylord or Cadillac, you're just done with traffic altogether. She's like, "Dear Mr. Fantasy, get me out of New York." So yeah, I wouldn't do any of that either.
Something that I did learn is that in jail you do not talk about politics. Just like in the real world, it causes just chaos. everyone has an opinion,
That's late.
and it needs